You're entering a new chapter in your life, a phase where you're refusing to chase anyone and instead focusing on taking good care of yourself. This shift in priorities is not only transforming you, but it's also making a significant impression on your person. They can't help but notice how different you've become, and these changes are becoming more and more apparent. Your energy, once intertwined with theirs, now feels more independent. You're no longer as attached to their actions or reactions, and surprisingly, this detachment looks good on you. In fact, it suits you perfectly. They are pulling on your energy, as they always have, but something has changed. You no longer feel it as intensely as you once did. In the early stages of this journey, you might have been consumed by their emotions, but now, you've gained a certain strength that shields you from the pull of their energy. This doesn't mean you don't care or that you're not affected by them, but it's more about how you've learned to manage your emotions and prioritize your well-being over their emotional turbulence. This shift is significant, and it's their time now to reflect on what this means. They are entering a phase where they have to think, analyze, and wonder about you in a way that you did about them for so long. The tables have turned, and they are starting to feel the same emotions you've carried since the beginning of this journey. They are now the ones who are unsure, the ones who have to question and reflect on what they want, what they feel, and how they can align with the energy you're bringing into your life. One of the things that stands out the most to your person is your strength. Every time you've gone through cycles and challenges with them, you've come out stronger. Even when things were tough, you maintained a sense of self that they admire deeply. Your resilience is something they respect, and whether they say it out loud or not, they are amazed by your ability to rise above whatever is thrown your way. You've been through ups and downs, and each time, you've emerged with more wisdom and a deeper understanding of yourself. This strength is not just about enduring hardships, but also about your ability to maintain your self-worth and dignity through it all. What you may not realize is how much patience and self-love you've taught them along the way. By focusing on yourself and not letting their behavior dictate your happiness, you've set an example of how to love yourself fully. This doesn't just benefit you, but it has also influenced them. They are learning from you in ways they might not have expected. Your approach to self-care, self-respect, and emotional balance has become something they admire and, whether they're conscious of it or not, aspire to emulate. Your person is serious about you. They may not have always shown it in ways that you expected or desired, but deep down, they are committed. They've realized how much you mean to them, and they are working hard to match the level of love and care you've shown them throughout this journey. They recognize how you've stood by them through all the ups and downs, and that loyalty is not something they take lightly. It's because of the way you've loved them unconditionally, patiently, and without judgment, that they are driven to become a better person for you. They understand that your love isn't something that can be taken for granted. Now, as they see you thriving and moving forward, it's creating a magnetic pull toward you. They're drawn to your growth, your independence, and the fact that you are no longer dependent on their validation or affection. This makes them want to step up, to be worthy of the person you are becoming. They are witnessing your transformation, and it's making them want to transform as well. They wish to start anew, and the first step they want to take is to come clean with you. They feel the need to be honest, to clear the air, and to begin this next phase of your journey together with transparency. They understand that if they are to be a part of your life moving forward, they need to approach you with sincerity and integrity. Your transformation has inspired them to look inward, to evaluate their own actions, and to make the necessary changes to be the person you deserve. I've never met someone who can both liberate and trigger me in such profound ways, and it's a confusing combination to experience. You bring out sides of me I didn't even know existed, and sometimes, I don't know how to handle it. On one hand, you make me feel alive in ways I've never felt before. I feel so proud to have you in my life, like I've found someone who truly understands me on a soul-deep level. Being with you, I feel like I can be my truest self, like you see me for who I am underneath all the layers of masks I've worn throughout my life. In your presence, I experience a sense of freedom, a liberation from the burdens I've carried for so long. But at the same time, you trigger me in ways no one else ever has. You stir up emotions and insecurities I thought I had long buried. It's like you shine a spotlight on all my hidden fears, the parts of myself that I'm not proud of, and it makes me want to retreat. When I'm with you, these fears rise to the surface, and sometimes I don't know how to deal with them. It makes me want to hide my emotions, to close off, and avoid the discomfort. It's not that I don't want to talk to you, but when those insecurities are triggered, I feel this overwhelming urge to protect myself, to retreat inward, and not let you see that vulnerable side of me. And I know that by doing that, I push you away. I'm tired of this cycle. I don't want to keep going around in circles, feeling close to you one moment and then distant the next. It's exhausting, and I know it's not fair to you either. I've realized that a lot of this isn't about you, it's about me. It's about the wounds I still need to heal, the parts of myself I need to work on. I need to figure out how to stop letting my insecurities control me, how to stop letting them ruin something that could be so beautiful between us. I never truly wanted to let you go, and I've been wrestling with these feelings for some time now. It's a constant battle between the part of me that wants to retreat and the part of me that knows how deeply I care for you. I need you to know that I'm not pushing you away because I don't care. Quite the opposite, actually. I care so deeply about you, and I think that's part of the reason why these emotions run so high. I don't want to lose you, and I think that fear of losing you makes my insecurities even stronger. But I'm working on it. I'm working on healing the things that trigger me because I don't want to keep repeating this cycle. I want to be able to love you without my fears getting in the way. You're on my mind all the time. I dream about you so often, and I wonder if you still feel the same way I do. Do you ever think about me the way I think about you? I've been thinking a lot lately about how I've let my ego and pride get in the way of us. I let my insecurities dictate how I react, and I'm sorry for that. But I'm ready now. I'm ready to put all of that aside for you, my love. I'm ready to open up, to be vulnerable, and to do the hard work of healing, not just for myself but for us. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make this work because I love you. And when I say I love you, I mean it in the truest, deepest sense of the word. There's no one else I could ever imagine being with. No one else could take your place in my heart. Please don't give up on me. I know I've made mistakes, and I know I haven't always handled things the way I should have, but I don't want this to be the end for us. I believe with everything in me that we're meant for each other. There's this energy between us, this undeniable pull that I can't ignore. Don't you feel it too? Even when we're apart, I can still feel it, and it's like the universe is constantly trying to bring us back together. I don't want to fight it anymore. I want to embrace it, to embrace you, and to see where this love can take us. So, I'm asking you to give us another chance. Let's work through this together. I'm ready to grow, to heal, and to become the person I need to be in order to love you fully. I believe in us, and I hope you do too. I just need to know that you're still with me, that you still feel the same way I do. Because if you are, I know we can make this work. We're meant for each other, I feel it with every part of me. Don't let go, because I won't either. I can feel it deep within me, a sensation so profound that my spirit tells me you are the one I have been searching for. It's not just a fleeting thought or a passing emotion, it's something that resonates in the very core of my being. You are the one who makes me feel emotionally connected in ways I never imagined. When I'm with you, it's as if all of my emotions are amplified, intensified, and heightened to levels I didn't know were possible. Every glance, every shared moment, every word spoken between us carries a weight that is both exhilarating and comforting. When you look at me, it's like time slows down. My heart begins to race, pounding in my chest so fast that I sometimes wonder if you can hear it. There's something in your gaze, something so magnetic, that it pulls me in without effort. It's more than just physical attraction, though there's no denying how incredibly beautiful you are. It's something deeper, something intangible yet undeniably real. It's as if our souls recognize each other from a place beyond this world. The way you see me, the way your eyes light up when we lock gazes, it makes me feel seen in a way I've never experienced before. I can't explain it logically, but there's an intuition within me that knows there is something powerful between us. It's as though the universe has conspired to bring us together, and every moment we spend in each other's company is another reminder of that undeniable connection. There are these subtle, almost imperceptible signs, little synchronicities that make it impossible to ignore the idea that we are meant to be together. Whether it's a song that plays at just the right moment or a chance encounter that feels too perfect to be a coincidence, these signs are always there, quietly whispering that we are fated for something special. You have completely captivated me, and it's not just your outward beauty, though I'd be lying if I said I didn't notice how stunning you are. It's so much more than that. It's the way you carry yourself, the way you speak with confidence and grace, the way your mind works, thoughtful, sharp, and insightful. There's something about the way you communicate, the way you express your thoughts and feelings, that leaves me in awe. It's like every conversation we have reveals new layers of who you are, and each new discovery only deepens my admiration for you. What makes all of this so surprising is how intensely I've come to notice even the smallest things about you. It's not something I would have admitted easily, but the truth is that I find myself constantly observing you, taking in every detail. Whether it's the way you laugh, the way you move, or even the subtle expressions that cross your face when you think no one is watching, I notice it all. You have a mystery about you, an allure that is impossible to ignore. It's not just about physical attraction, though that is certainly part of it, but there's something deeper, something about who you are as a person that draws me in like nothing else. There's a kind of unspoken energy between us, a force that pulls us together even when we're apart. It's like I can feel you even when you're not around. This connection we share feels sacred, as though it's existed long before we met, and will continue to exist long after. There are moments when I find myself thinking about you, and it's almost as if I can sense you thinking about me at the same time. It's these little things, these unexplainable moments of synchronicity, that make me believe that what we have is not just ordinary. It's something extraordinary. Being with you has opened my eyes to a kind of love and connection I never thought possible. You have shown me that love is not just about surface-level attraction or fleeting moments of passion. It's about truly seeing someone, understanding them on a deeper level, and feeling a connection that transcends words. You have made me realize that love is about finding someone who complements your soul, someone who challenges you to be better, someone who inspires you in ways you never imagined. And that's exactly what you've done for me. I admire everything about you, not just your looks or your outward beauty, but the very essence of who you are. You are incredibly mysterious, and that mystery only makes me want to know you more. There's so much depth to you, so many layers that I've yet to uncover, and I'm eager to explore every single one. You are fascinating, captivating, and utterly irresistible. In you, I have found everything I've ever needed. Your love has shown me what it truly means to be connected with someone on a soul-deep level. It's not just about being together physically, it's about feeling like you're truly home when you're with that person. And with you, I feel like I've found my home.